What's up, Aniela?
And this is our couple channel.
Oh yeah.
So today we're gonna be talking about something a little more interesting, which is potty.
Yep. So this is going to be a video about what poly is, uh, what does it gain, I guess some pros and cons
Yeah.
to the poly relationship. Now, if you are first time on this video, like, comment, subscribe, and also share, and also hit that notification button so you'll see future videos from the both of us.
Yeah.
So I guess this is her time to talk.
So the thing about potty, that a couple people always think is always the guy that talks about it or bring up to a woman and stuff, which is actually not. It's always the females who do want it. um, just because some of them are bisexual and then some of them who actually do want it, and which guys are scared to bring it up to their woman. So usually the female actually do bring it up to them to see what her partner says and stuff like that, Just because we have our cody with women, like we do actually feel like we want another woman in our life and stuff. And than to be with just a man. And so you better have that third person to actually enjoy and feel that female that we crave so much about. And that's kind of hard to just deal with a man because sometimes we do have our cravings that we do want to release and stuff like that. And even if the men haven't had that experiences or anything like that, you can actually give that to your partner. And that's what you want to add.
Well, yeah. So this stops the stigma. So she just told y'all that in in relationships like this, majority of the time it's women that wants this, um, and which we all understand that. We completely understand that, and we also gotta let people know that in this generation is a little different from back then. Even though there were this type of relationship going, but I guess this is more seen on the internet and social media. So you know, for those who feel like the man is the one that asking it, actually, it's not really us. It's the women. We're fine either way. Um, things will put it. I'm totally fine about it because I get two thick girls and stuff. You know, I know it's not that funny, but uh, yeah. So like basically, this is one of the amazing things, and that's probably what we're gonna be bringing towards this relationship. A third person, which is a female that understand us, but before the poly relationship even start, both partners have to get to know each other. Um, most times, be on the same page, due to the fact that you don't want no one that comes within the relationship and you don't see you don't see like a glue. What you do see is like two people that can't get along or can't hold down a household together. So before any poly relationship even start, um, first you gotta learn how to understand each other, be on the right page, and also love each other, because you can't just bring other people within the relationship also and not show the love that you have, or appreciate the love that was being given when it was just you two. So just make sure that that comes into play, or come with a plan Boundaries is another thing that comes in because boundaries let both parties or all three parties, even in a monogamy relationship, boundaries comes a long way because you just don't want to enter a relationship or be in a relationship and things is just falling apart because no one set any rules or any guidelines. And I know for some of y'all that may say that, oh, rules and guidelines is a little bit controlling. A lot of relationships has rules, guidelines, boundaries, including polys. Always remember that, whatever that's being set in stone, like I could say 3200 BCE tablet, whatever is set in stone, make sure that no one breaks those boundaries, no one breaks those rules. So if you're in a poly relationship and it's the three of you guys, you could say two girls or two guys, one person, whatever, and you feel like no one should step out of the relationship to go cheat or to just do whatever, then that's supposed to be written in the beginning, not towards the middle, and definitely not towards the end, not during an argument when all three of you are arguing about why one person has stepped out. Also, make sure that each and every one are getting the same type of love and understanding, because you don't want to just give your, well, how can I say this,
Give your partner the wrong
message.
message.
You don't want to give each other the wrong message on who I love, who I don't love, who I'm giving my
Your all
my
to,
all to,
and who you
and who.
giving your least.
Yeah. So let's try to incorporate that to share love and appreciate one another. And also during the monogamy process too, if you two are not seeing a poly just yet, always know that you got each other. You feel me? You got each other. Um, and if you can't find someone to add within a relationship, this is why I said in the beginning, work on love and understanding, because you don't have to say, for instance, me and her can't find someone. Do we choose to walk away from each other, or do we choose to still stick with each other? Still stick with each other. And why? Because at the end of the day, someone may come around, maybe someone not. But what y'all have worked on during the monogamy process of the relationship is sticking together and understanding each other and growing with each other. Grow within each other. And also, if it in a poly relationship and a monogamous relationship, you have to teach each other, be each other's shoulder, head, to lean on, everything. Make sure that each and every one of you guys are within each other. Now, what does poly brings within a relationship? Many things. Financial reasons. Financial reasons. A lot of times in monogamous relationships, it is hard to bring in some sort of prosperity or money. And what happens is when you have a poly relationship, it's three people coming in with three different incomes. So what does that do? That makes sure that each three of the individual has a job related towards the house. One person pays the rent, or all three pays the rent. One person pays the cable, light, whatever the case may be, and the other person makes sure that the food is bringing into the house. That is one of the greatest things about having a poly relationship. Another thing too, if all three, if two has a two of the individuals have children, there's someone always around to help each other within the family. You have the son, the daughter, or you have the, how you explain it, sister.
Sister wife.
Yes. So the sister
So
wife.
you have the main chick as me, then you have the sister wife that, that comes and help and stuff like that. Even you have children and with both parties and stuff. It shouldn't reflect on making the children confused, basically. Is as long as the children know that you are their mother and that's your mother, you know. And it's gonna take a while for the kids, which is because they baby's not gonna stand. But when they get older, then you can explain to them, things about her, and oh, this is my sister wife, this is my wife, and
And
stuff like
yeah,
that.
don't force it on the children.
Yes.
No matter what's going on within the house, like she just said, wait until the children are up of age, up
Hmm.
of age, so this way they'll be able to understand a little bit more better. Now, they may not they may get things confused within the growing process. They might see, like, say for instance, you have a man, two men and one woman, right? One child may think one of them is the dad or both of them is the dad. So with in that learning process, you have to explain to the children, hey, I'm your mom, that's your dad. I'm your mom, that's your dad. And if they keep digging into questions and more questions, you tell them wait until they get older to understand.
Yeah.
Now, when they're in that understanding process, give it to them very slowly. Do not throw everything at the pot because kids don't really understand just yet, but they do. So take it one day at a time with your child. Now, you do have some parents that have a child that is very advanced and knows almost everything what's going on in the house. That's when you sit as an adult and you speak to your child about what's going on. And hopefully they do. Now, if your child do not like what's going on, then there is where all three partners must discuss the next process of how things must go because we all understand that kids may not like certain things and kids may do. So this is where all three of the partners must come up with a situation. Maybe all three of y'all can't live amongst each other, or maybe two people could live with each other and one person could live somewhere else, but maybe next door. So we have to explain to your child and to let them know this is where life is going to be. If it's not going to be this way, then let us know. And got anything else? She
Oh,
looks adorable.
yeah. So I would say, just take your time or just finding the right person and just hoping like the female, the male, which y'all looking for, will come and stuff like that. But just let process go, at a time, and just take things slow. Which I have seen a lot of people judge, like I said, certain things and stuff in the community and stuff like that. And some people like it, some people don't. But at the same time, yes, we in this community, but just because something you don't like, you don't gotta say it to another person. Like I said, it's not even the men talking about mostly the females. And we actually do want it because, like I said, we do crave for that stuff. But it's just what I want to say: just stop judging other people. Um, you know, cause at some point, the ones that judging them, that's the ones y'all be looking for in the day and talking about it's gross, this and that, the can be. But y'all the ones who actually do want, not all of y'all, but some of y'all do. When people go on y'all page, we see the same thing y'all having when y'all be judging. We go on y'all page, we see it on y'all page. Y'all want, and it's like, how can you judge something you have on your page? So the best thing is if you know that's something that you want, go for it. Stop trying to agree with everybody else if you know that's something that you're looking for. And I would say, don't care about what other people think or whatever, And I would say you see couples that's coming out that I have seen people in party, even Neo have his own party and stuff like that. All the famous people do be in party and do like it. So, you can't take that just because something that you against or anything like that. eventually, you're gonna see a time going. People gonna want to be in a party. Not everybody, but at some thing, you just have to take what the word is actually hitting you in the day.
Oh, and I want to say this too. For us that have disabilities, physical, mental, emotional disabilities, we also understand um, that you are also looking for a relationship within the poly situation. Now, I'm gonna let people know, and I'll be very honest. For those who are in the poly in a mental disability stage, we should stick within our own people. Okay, do not try to go for someone who may not understand how to deal with your disability. If you are a couple that are looking for something like that, then sure enough, go for that. This is what we looking for too. Like as far as in the poly, someone that's just like us, you know, that is going through almost quite similar, because they can probably understand us a little bit better than, someone that is normal within that region. So, just look for someone that fits your criteria, that fits your style, fits who you and your partner is. Um, and that should be it by me.
Yeah. And that's what I say for y'all. So if y'all is looking for a party, make sure y'all know what y'all want in that party. And like I said, don't judge others if that's something that you're looking for. But that will be it. That's all from the Grace
Yeah, and yellow.
channel. Later, y'all.
Peace out.
Grace, yeah.